there's a city that knows the proper way to smash a guitar. Yeah, it is this city of rock and roll. Man, in the footsteps of Hendrix, Cobain, and so many others. Another one has been shattered to pieces before kickoff here at Huntington Bank Field in Cleveland. Andres Borregales ready to get us started. And here we go at Huntington Bank Field. Here's a return from the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25. So here are the Browns now, headed out for their first drive. And we'll get a look at their signal caller playing in his 7th season.
And you wonder, as he's about to take his first snap today, yeah, he took care of the football last week, Kate. That was great, no interceptions. But just the one touchdown. Be curious if he cranks up that aggressive knob today.
Let's go.
Now the first carry for Quinshawn Judkins. He scrapes together a yard at most. It's second down. A look at his numbers on the ground from last week here. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Throwing now out of the shotgun. Pressure comes, and there's no place to go. The Patriots got it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
An 8-yard loss on the play. It's now third down.
Third and long for him here. Finds him over the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Browns are lining up to punt. And I imagine they were hoping they wouldn't need to bring him out so soon into this game. They needed 3 punts out of him in last week's loss as he sends this away. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. So out come the Patriots, ready for their first possession. Leading them out, someone with a big arm and a field general's mindset, Drake May.
Just an all-around great performance from him last week, Kate, in the win. Those 2 touchdowns he had played a big part in the victory, no question. But so did keeping it clean, not throwing a pick. You want to become friendly with your own defense? Make sure they don't have any extra possessions to defend. He did his job, and so did his teammates.
May will throw to get us started here. He's got a man left. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stopped.
A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7 at the 33-yard line.
Second down now, they need 7. From the gun, it's May. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down after a short gain. About 6, this is 3rd and 5.
2-yard gain on the play. And it's third.
Operating from the gun, here's May. Short pass brought in. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
First down.
All right. Now things starting to pick up a little bit after a slow start, Brock. Last things fans want to see is a couple of uninspiring drives to begin a game.
Yep, they get the first and generate just a little excitement that we could see maybe our first touchdown here, or at least avoid another quick punt.
Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series. He's the one driving it.
And that second down run is only going to manage a yard.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door. Bigger gap in the future.
And he's close, but they say he did not get there. It's going to be 4th and maybe a yard. Don't want to punt from here, but too far for a field goal as well. They're going for it here. Now May on 4th down. He finds him beyond the marker. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. It's an 8-yard gain, and a great call there on 4th down. Keeps this drive moving. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit, and you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. Shotgun snap, a give to Hall. We'll have him gain up about a handful there. Tackle made by Trey Amos. Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. They go right back to home. And they'll bring him down to put an end to this opening quarter. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. Couple of zeros on the board right now. We'll return to Huntington Bank Field after this. All right, time to get this second quarter going. The Patriots set up inside the red zone. Going to the ground again on first. And he is into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots get the game's first points here in the second. Breece Hall with the touchdown. And that opening series, you use this word a lot when we brought methodical. No massive highlights, just effective play calling, steady progress until they cross that goal line.
Yep, and to fans and fantasy football owners, might not have been a highlight, but to the coaches, the entire drive was the highlight. A great start. I mean, great start to the game where their offense stayed consistent, operated the plan just how it was drawn up, found the end zone as a result.
Now Borey Gallis on to send it away. He fields it from the 8. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Browns and their quarterback ready to take over once again. And they've been willing to both call runs for him and let him ad-lib as he sees fit. He's top 5 for rushing yards by a quarterback this season. Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Cowboy 80.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When he saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 23. Pass play now. Complete over the middle. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. New set of downs for him. That starts at the 38. Pass play on 1st and 10. And the Patriots get there and take him down. Big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do, getting home with that sack.
Receiver in motion. He's headed right. Setting up to throw. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. Back-to-back takedowns behind the line of scrimmage set him up now with 3rd down.
Ready? Pack the 6.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Down the field, and he's got Carter. Touchdown, Cleveland! The Browns can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. Right down the middle. And the Browns tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Starting from the 5. This drive will start inside the 25. The Patriots and Breece Hall, that's set to go on offense. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. They start the drive with Hall. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down.
second and 8.
Here's Hall once more. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A gain of about 3, so a third of what they needed. 3rd and 6 coming up. They'll air it out on 3rd. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. The only move this offense is making is toward the line, Brock. They're going for it, 4th and 3. Going for it with May. They connect for the first. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. Wow, what a call. They wind up with 12 on 4th down. They pull off the conversion.
When Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on the drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
First down from the 42. From the gun, it's Hall. Escapes a defender. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's a New England first down. They'll run it with Travion Henderson. He's able to drive that pile about yards. Big Mason Graham engulfing that play. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Hits him on the out route. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Patriots try to hustle everyone up to the line. Henderson here from the gun. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone. Offense letting the clock reach 3 seconds as they take the timeouts, and they can try a field goal now before halftime. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Hall gets it. Touchdown, New England. The Patriots take the lead just before halftime. Breece Hall with the touchdown. Corey Gallis on for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Patriots break that tie and now lead by 7. So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half or if we get a play from scrimmage as this one's away. Fielded at the 7. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So one possession. Well, the teams are ready. The fans are ready. Let's give the people what they came here for. We'll jump past halftime and get right back to the game. Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Return coming from the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10. Starting on the ground with Henderson. And they'll only find 1 yard up the gut. 2nd down. He's 8 on the ground here with Henderson. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. The end result there, 15 yards and a first. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
That's good. Patriots. First down.
Hall takes it straight ahead. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Well, we've talked about this before, Brock. The thinking's simple but effective. We'll stop getting it to this guy when you find a way to stop him, and they have yet to do that today.
You know, there's just certain things up in this booth that I love. I think you could feel it emanating from me. And one of them is when you impose your will, and you don't back away from it. If they can't stop it, run it right at them.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Hall running between the tackles. Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down's going to end up in a loss of yards. Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
May now from the gun. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down. Shotgun handoff to Henderson. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Sticking with Henderson. Again, he's taken down right at the line. Same guy, same call, same result. And now it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 9.
Throw here, 3rd down. Throw left side, complete. And he gets this forward to the 19. So now on 4th down, Andres Borregales leading the Pats field goal team out for a try. It's a 36-yard look from the left hash. Borregales connects. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
What a season this guy has had. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
Now Borregales on to send it away. And maybe making some better judgment here as he takes a knee and accepts the touchback.
35-yard line.
Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Ringo!
Reed, this is Judkins. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Cut, ready?
Went the wrong way on 1st down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 33-yard line.
Back to throw. Connects on the crosser. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
So we're through 3 here. It's the Browns football. They're down, but not out on the scoreboard. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. He's going to throw it. On him quick, and they bring it down. And their 4th sack of the game right there brings up 2nd down.
A loss of 7. Brings up 2nd and 17 at the 41-yard line.
Looking to throw here. That's caught. Here's Quinshawn Judkins. And a nice gain here, but it's stopped short of the 1st. They're down here, need 8 on the play.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 8.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Completed over the middle. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Here we go. Cowboys, hot 70, hot 70.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And he puts him around with this one, right side. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
It's a turnover.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate said, you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
The Patriots running their offense out there. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. They're up by 2 scores, Brock, but we've got some time left, so they still need to mount a drive here. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. 2nd down. After that little 8-yard scooch, here comes 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
They give now to Henderson. Keeps away from one. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Patriots will have a first down.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down.
From the gun, Johnson. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. All right, they look set now. Here we go, first and 10.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Again, this is Johnson. And the power play up the gun only results in 2 yards. Following that little 2-yard run, it's second and 8.
Brings up second and 8.
On the ground again with Johnson. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Now the Browns spend their final timeout. 6 yards to go here. It's third down.
Brings up third and 6.
To the air on third and long. Ball is caught. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with the first and goal.
First and goal, New England.
Throwing is May. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Patriots can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. Drake made the touchdown. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist, and you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
Now Borregales on to send it away. Starting at the 10. He dodged the tackle. And they'll be happy about where they're about to take the field. He's up to the 35 on the return. Cleveland's offense all set to take over. They're coming off a fourth down try that didn't work in their favor. Let's see how that might affect the approach they take this time out.
Check.
The throw here on first down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Cleveland. Browns trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's second and 10. He's dropping back to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up third
Now
and
throw, third and long. Caught by his running back, Judkins. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
yards. And the Browns, first down.
Throwing it again here. Lee Judkins on the drop down. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Offense hurrying to the line with the clock running.
Brings up second and
Trying to throw this from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
And 2.
Here he is on third and short. Got his man. It's Carter. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. Offense to the line fast.
Browns, first down. First and 10 at the
In the red zone on first. That one's incomplete in the end zone. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen guys, it's going to be contested. We know it's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
It's a gain of 5.
19, pass to 60, pass to 60.
Third down from the gun. And he will have them a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns get it back to within 2 possessions. Looking to tack on the point after. The point after splits the upright. And the Browns cut the lead down to 10. So even after the score, they're still down 2 possessions. Time not exactly on their side as they try this onside kick. And the Patriots are there to bring in the kick, and that should just about do it in this one.
Illegal touching. Offense.
Well, Brock, you can't blame him with how tough it is to recover an onside kick anymore. But he did hit it before it went 10 yards, so they had to throw the flag. Design run here for May. Lining up to take a knee on second down. May gets it on the design keeper. So the Patriots come in and take the win on the road.